Today we are going to look at a video called Female Rappers Are Panicking. Nobody is buying their music. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is not a female rap thing. This is a music thing in general. Ever since the Napster, and all that shit, the streaming shit came out, music has been on a decline ever since then. And the quality of music has been questionable at best. You got weirdos making music now, like Young Thug. I put the crack in my crack. And what about that song that he had with Rich Homie Quan, if I'm not mistaken, called Lifestyle? That was the most terrible song I ever heard blow up. It's probably the most horrible song that's the most relevant. I don't know. It actually kind of started with that whole Atlanta scene, to be honest with you, where people were just doing dance moves with their music. And watching do the John. Wow, John. Well, I know some of y'all remember that, just stank your leg. I mean, these are legendary songs now, I ain't gonna lie, but with that, with them little one-hit wonders, people come up with little gimmicky songs, and it all started with Lil Wayne when he thought he could sing, when he tried to be T-Pain, and then those songs blew up. Him tossing auto-tune on him trying to sing, and it was sounding, in my opinion, with me knowing music and knowing how to sing and knowing how to play instruments, he sounded terrible. But y'all liked it though. Y'all liked it. And with that, come trash ass niggas like NBA Youngboy. It is what it is. But let's see what they gotta say about female rappers are panicking. Nobody is buying their music.
Female rap wave is over for good. We have lost the plot. Yeah, it's a lot of baby mama music out there. And when I say that, I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic here. I am genuinely saying that this is the type of music that, if pushed and left unchecked, will raise the rates of single motherhood.
Actually, let's go to the original video since that's only 11 minutes.
Is it just me, or do you all also feel like female rap is just completely just in the toilet? And when I say in the toilet, I mean even worse than it was a year ago. And even a year ago, it was trash. Even 2 years ago, it was awful. I really feel like female rap is at a genuine all-time low. And I really genuinely do feel like in a few years, the genre will be going extinct. It will be going extinct. Now, some of y'all might say, well, genres can't go extinct. Genres can't die. What do you mean? You can always get in the studio and make a song for that genre. It can't ever die. People want to become rappers every single day now, every single day. That's the problem, bitch. That's the problem. If everybody's doing something and there is no threshold on what you need to be able to win, then that's when the entire pool becomes trash.
Actually, this is actually a good thing because it's gonna force people to make their own music using their brain and not be chasing bullshit like the fattest chain or the Lamborghini, the Ferrari, the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci. You're not gonna make as much money as them, but you're definitely gonna be free because from hearing some stories from the people that are in the industry and how they had to get in, going to Diddy parties and doing God knows what, Usher. And then again, it's also the parents' fault because Aaliyah with R. Kelly, Justin Bieber, like the way motherfuckers had to get in the industry back then, you ain't got to do it now. You create your own LLC. You negotiate your own shit. You don't need the big corporations now to make it. So now it's not something you're chasing anymore. This is a new era. You can do it how you want to do it. So I don't believe it's trash. I think it's trash now because it's just the leftovers being remained. Spin that shit. Those are the leftover motherfuckers. But the new artist that's gonna come about, I give it about 5 years. They're gonna make a new wave in a good way. I feel it.
And that's why the genre is dying. Got you there. All right. Now, I don't think that everybody who makes rap music or female rap music is terrible, terrible, because I think it goes from good to trash. Nobody's exceptional or amazing. Nobody's dope. Nobody is like changing the genre. Like, you know, the only people who have really changed female rap is Nicki Minaj, Lauryn Hill. I would even say Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown. Other than that, they're not doing it. And mind you, the most latest girl to debut out of the people I just named was Nicki Minaj. So therefore, since Nicki Minaj, we haven't had anybody that's worth listening to.
Cardi B. So that's cap.
Now I want to get into some of the content that has pissed me off with female rap recently. As of recently, female rap, they have flipped around the power dynamics back to the man. You know, when Nicki Minaj came out, when Lauryn Hill came out, they were trying to really empower the girls and make them feel confident in who they are. You know, you pretty, you smart, you don't need no man, you T, you don't got to give up your box. No. We have now gotten to a point where the conversation is, if a man doesn't want to touch you, F you, suck you, lick you, if a man don't think your butt is big, if you ain't twerking, if you ain't throwing it back for a man, if you ain't using a man for his money, then you're trash. Like, we have changed the conversation to where it was once, you know, go to school, get your education, be independent, be smart.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a great point.
To now, oh, you need a man for money, and you need to make sure you give him your body too, or else you're not really that girl, you know? And yes, Nicki Minaj and other rap girls have.
Now, let's touch on that subject right there. If he's handing you money, what do you think comes after that? If there's any female watching this video, the hell is that? Anyways, if there's any female watching this video and he's giving you money, more than likely, he's gonna want some box afterwards. Ain't shit free. Don't be a dumbass, because I know y'all are children. Even though you're like grown, you still act like children. Money, give something, return.
Always shown their body, but it was more from a state of empowerment. It was more so for a state of real, like, actual, like, woman empowerment. Now the girls are showing it for attention, clicks, and views. Back then, it was not just the sole purpose of the marketing. It was just a little, you know, talking point, a little.
I'm not gonna lie. I need for the women to go back to being natural, because a lot of y'all are starting to look like young men. Y'all starting to look like transgenders. I ain't even gonna hold you. All right. And I'm in Georgia. So thank God. Thank Heavenly Father that the Army has me moving to Texas in a month. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. I am sick of looking at Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan weaves. I'm sick of looking at transgenders. I am sick of going to the club and I'm seeing dudes twerking on other dudes. What the fuck am I talking about right now? I have no fucking clue. It just turned into a rant really fucking quick. But you know, back in the day when I was in college, the girls will grab your hand and they'll twerk on you damn near. Or you get up behind the one you want and she'll twerk on you. Now you got these dudes. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm just turning into a fucking rant. Oh my God, this fucking Georgia is near it. Can't wait to go to Texas.
A little bit of a little scandal. Now the girls, every time they're doing marketing for their TikToks, for their music videos, for their photo shoots, their butt is out. And it's not and like they're naked. Like at this point, we have like walking street walkers who are cosplaying as rappers. These girls might as well be pimps. These girls might as well start OF's accounts. Seriously. I mean, I'm just being real. Okay. We're getting to the point now where the power is no longer in being confident. It's about needing a man. And you can also know
that girl out there is a full-blown hoe. So she definitely giving up the box. She'd give up the box to me if I had a little bit more subscribers.
What is this shift?
By the way, like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, go ahead and subscribe.
In that conversation, because the rap girls are now getting into all these relationships and, like, you know, every single day it's a new man, new drama. That's because they have allowed the narrative to change. Back in the day,
that woman there is gorgeous. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. She fine.
Rap Girls wasn't parading around a man. I mean, yes, Biggie was with Kim, Nicki was with Safari, and Lauryn Hill had her man, but it wasn't the focal point of her career. Like, for example, Nicki Minaj was on stage with Safari, and people didn't know for years that they were dating until, like, it came out years later. You know, everybody thought he was, you know, her hype man. You know what I'm saying? These new girls have made the men the focal point of their careers, and it's gotten terrible now. Lotto, she's now a new mascot for being pregnant now, for being a rapper who's pregnant. You know, Megan is the new mascot for being a pass around in the industry. Like, these people are now mascots for just terrible topics.
I'm not even into light skins like that, but damn, Lotto is fine. I can't even hold you. She is definitely up there, like a 9 or a 10.
Also, I feel like there is also a lack of...
You don't hear anything from her either. So that's how you know she a 10. It's like Meg Thee Stallion. I wouldn't touch that shit. Even right now, I wouldn't touch that shit. She might call Jay-Z and get me locked up for 10 years. I wouldn't even touch that shit.
Of creativity problem going on. A lot of these girls don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to brand themselves. They don't know how to be consistent with the branding. They don't understand how to curate a world outside of freaky visuals. They don't know how to talk about things that give them depth. They don't know how to get into different storytelling elements. They just know one thing. They're so one-track minded. And that has been a complaint for years. That's like, you know, we always knew that. That's not new at all, you know, but...
And you could say the same thing about men, you know, oh, the dudes in the rap industry, all they talk about is getting hoes and selling dope. No, not really. No, not really. If you actually, you don't even have to dig that deep either. There's plenty of rappers that talk about uplifting each other and getting money in different ways, like legally, you know. But in the female rap, I don't know, maybe I haven't done my research. I mean, y'all tell me, are there any female rappers that does positive rap for uplifting women and or uplifting men or uplifting black people in general? And I ain't gonna lie, I don't think we will ever see a female rap album on the top 100. No, that's cap. Top 20.
We really have noticed this recently with the whole Spin That Bag song, Cardi B's new song. When she put out that song, How old are we, 5? Are you at the playground? What's going on? Like, we are losing the plot here, you know? And even if the girls are not doing, you know, the terrible music, you know, the music is just boring. It's boring. It's repetitive at this point. You know, even if it isn't like, you know, freaky, it's boring. We're bored. Look at Doja Cat. Doja Cat put out a whole new album, V. It's flopping, you know, because people are bored. People are getting bored of the rap girls. And the only songs that kind of trend or get clicks now are songs that really produce terrible, toxic messaging towards the community, aka Spin That Bag by Carisha. Now, I want to talk, y'all. What do y'all think is going to be able to change the conversation when it comes to female rap? What can we do? What can happen? I think, number one, we need to stop letting everybody in.
That's a very good point. But see, that requires all of us black people to come together and agree that there's something wrong with the rap industry. I hate to put it like this, but all of us with a brain and that has finished high school or has a degree or doesn't have kids in Section 8, we all know that there's something wrong with rap. Those people, they think they think that shit is fine. Sometimes you'll even see these women dressing up their little boys, dressing up their sons as like your local like nigga on the street. I seen a photo the other day. She had her son. He's definitely in elementary school, probably like first grade. Had the son sagging with a chain and like stickers like looking like tattoos all the way up his arm. And I'm like these bitches are the dumbest. I swear to God, they're like little fucking kids.
Everybody cannot get clicks and views, okay? We're tired. Everybody cannot get clicks and views. Everybody cannot get in because they're popping or they're pretty or they're somewhat cute, okay? it's getting annoying to me. Now, I've also noticed that we're entering a new age of clones. Like, clones is like the new thing now. If you, like, nobody's coming in with their own identity. It's like, okay, who are you cosplaying? Okay, I'm gonna cosplay her then. Okay, so you wanna be her? Okay, I'm gonna be her then. I'm gonna be her. Like, why is that your conversation? Why are we having a big group of cosplayers coming into an industry where you come into the game, you get inspired by, but y'all hoes are literally Canal Streets. Canal Street, like, you are just dupes. You're a dupe. And it's embarrassing to see. I really feel bad for y'all because I really feel like we don't have anybody who, you know how like, in every generation, right, there's a new artist that comes up and everybody knows, oh, they're next. They're going to be the one. They're going to be the star. We don't have that. Only person I will say who has that potential but they have not been living up to it is Doechii and Doja Cat. I will always say Doechii and Doja always have that like creative appeal and that bigger than life creativity thought process, and I always love that, and I'm gonna always give them their 10s for that because at the end of the day they do give different perspectives and arts. But also Doechii isn't consistent enough. That leads me to my next point. These girls are not hungry no more. They're not hungry. Why are you taking 3 years off to drop an album?
I would say damn, what's that girl name? Chloe Bailey. Yeah, right here. I would think she's next up, in my opinion. She has phenomenal, and she does not have an identity. I will say that because she sounds a split image of Beyonce. Swear to God, she sounds like Beyonce. She is gorgeous though.
What is going on? Back in the day, you had to drop an album every year. Yep, 4 singles a year. You doing feature runs it was a hunger. It was a sport. It was a challenge. It was a competition. The hunger is gone. Like, there's no like it's really screwed right now. Okay, all these girls want to do is just get a good beat, get their hair done, get a BBL, rap about a man, and twerk fast on camera. Oh, and you can't forget, you gotta also talk about how wet you get as well. Oh my God, how could I forget this big part as well? You also have to rap about how you're the baddest girl in the game. That's the part of everybody's like, come on now, like these topics. Oh, I have a Birkin bag. I have a Birkin bag. Oh, I have a Birkin. Nobody cares about y'all Birkins no more. I'm also getting tired of this lifestyle rap. Like, everybody's doing lifestyle rap.
And people are picking up on that too. That's fraudulent. Yeah. Turns out shit is made in China and it's mass produced. So why the fuck should we spend? So why the fuck should you spend $50,000 on a bag when it's mass produced? It's not a one of one. It's not a limited edition. It's made in China. I'm not saying that that's low quality, because China got some good quality shit, but it's mass produced. The fakes are made in the same workshop that the real shit is made at. So honestly, just go get the fake. Fuck.
What happened to art? Where's the art? Lifestyle. You're not a vlogger, bitch. Y'all are not vloggers. Y'all are acting as if you all are influencers. Actually, no, you all are influencers. You're influencers with the camera. Every time Latto does a music video, her video is giving vlogs, okay? Every time Glorilla raps about her music, she's definitely more interesting than Latto, and she has better songs, but her music also kind of can feel flat sometimes, It's like everybody's talking about what they own, what they do, what they want to be, what they want to eat, but nobody's actually coming up with concepts anymore. And also, I realize this too. The albums from rap girls they all are terrible. They all are terrible. They're not cohesive. They don't have any grand just point of existing. It's just compilation album. The rap girls. Every time I hear they have a new album coming out, okay, compilation time. It's just we're gonna throw in every song we made within the past 2 years into a project and call it an album and give it some random title. No, nobody makes albums that are good in the rap world anymore. And even some of the men too. Let's not get too comfortable. But I really feel like right now, it is just becoming terrible. We have Trim, we have a lot of those girls coming up right now, the new
Oh, she's doing pretty well.
Girls, they coming up right now, and it's just terrible right now. Nobody understands what's going on. I think also we're just entering a space where rap in general is just on a decline, period.
Yeah, because they're coming out with trash. Yeah, you don't have any people like Kendrick anymore. Like, for instance, when Kendrick came out with GNX, bro, oh my God, that album was ass, if you ask me. I mean, the only song that I thought was really fucking good was The Heart Part 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was the only one that was good. The rest of the songs, I think there was one more that was pretty good. But other than that, it's like, ugh. No, Luther was good. Actually, hold on one second. Yeah, Luther, Part 6. I think Dodger Blue was pretty good. I'm not sure. Hey Now is pretty good too. I'm not sure. But listen, it was, his album is not like this. This album was beautiful from start to finish. It was just spitting the whole message. This whole thing. But yeah, I'm interested to see where the music is heading nowadays. Hopefully it goes down. But through this, it emerges like with us being independent now. Instead of being shackled and tied to these freaking corporations, these fucking Interscope Records, shit like that. These little thirsty ass 360 deals and shit where you can't even make your money on the road now. Y'all got to get out of that.